that's going to be permanent, as we are going to be in Oregon selling our beer.
Okay. All right.
Instead of just visiting.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to drink beer for breakfast. KPAM News Time, 7:41. It's first edition Thursday morning, and that means the first edition Beer Geek is on the air, brought to you by Anktel Heating and Cooling. Hard to say, easy to work with, and streaming live on Facebook right now if you are online with us. Oregon Brewers Festival got off with a bang yesterday. Great fanfare for the start of the granddaddy of them all, the 30th annual Oregon Brewers Festival at Tom McCall Waterfront Park. And joining us live, two very special guests this morning, Mark and Bart Jan from Oproer Brewing in Utrecht, the Netherlands. Gentlemen, welcome to Portland.
Good morning, thank you.
Good morning.
So you brought your beer, originally made in the Netherlands, to the Oregon Brewers Festival. What does that mean for a couple of guys from Utrecht to be here in Portland?
Oh yeah, it's an awesome city. So it's our fourth time actually, and we love it here. It means a lot.
Yeah, Portland is well known in the world as the beer capital of the world. So we are very proud that we can make it here and be here.
Mm-hmm. So you guys have been here at the Oregon Brewers Festival before with a keg or two, but this time you have a full batch courtesy of some people we know at Coin Toss Brewing down in Oregon City. so it's a full-fledged part of the lineup. That must make you guys pretty proud.
Oh yeah. So this time, because the last couple of years we were international, like an international brewery, and now we are also a brewery from Oregon. So that's why we are in the lineup. So that's pretty cool to see our 24/7 up there.
All right. Speaking of which, we've got some of it here.
All right, I'll do the honors here.
Can't do the Beer Geek segment without having some beer. So,
good.
How do you? And we've got our friend Dave here from Coin Toss.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. Where do you come from?
so Bart Jan, give us the description of this beer. 24/7. It's a session style IPA.
Yeah, it's a session IPA, 3.9% ABV, so pretty low in alcohol. And we try to boost the body a bit by using some rye in the malts, in the malt bill, and also lots and lots of hops.
Yeah, lots of hops is right.
74 IBU, I think, is what this checks it at.
74 IBU.
All right, so well, it's perfect for Portland. Lots of light drinking for summer, and lots of hops for Portland's palate. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Welcome to Portland and OBF.
Oh man, it smells good.
And the best part of the show. It's my favorite part of the week. So this is one of your standard beers. This is, if you go to your brewery and restaurant in Utrecht, this is a beer that people drink there.
Yes, it's very popular, of course, because it's 24/7, so you can drink it all the time. There's no excuse to not drink it, and it's part of our core range. So at the moment we have three core beers, which 24/7 is one of them, and we've got Black Flag. It's a Cascading Dark Ale, and the Imperial Oatmeal Stout, which is a 9.5% stout.
And that beer will be making an appearance in the specialty tent at OBF this week. So you guys actually have two of your creations here in Portland.
Yes.
What's the craft beer scene like in the Netherlands? Is it where Portland was a few years ago? Are people starting to develop a taste for craft beer and a desire for hops?
Yeah, it's really starting to kick off. You see more and more breweries in the Netherlands. I think right now the Netherlands has, speaking of density, the most breweries in Europe, or
I think in the world.
In the world, yeah. So that's lots of them. And you see that people start to appreciate craft beer more and more, but we are not where Portland is now. So it's very inspiring for us to be here and see that everybody's drinking craft beer, and it's really becoming a part of daily life and the social life of a lot of people. So we're not quite there yet, but I think we're making good steps.
And is it becoming that in the Netherlands, where it's, the pub is just the place to hang out, it's the place to meet friends, it's just it's the fabric of life?
Yes. Indeed, it's the meeting place. So it's we also try to do that with our brew pub, that we give the people living in the neighborhood a good place to meet each other and to have quality food and quality beer.
Mm-hmm. All right, Dave, step right up here, because I want to get your perspective here real quick, because these gentlemen asked us to make their beer basically, and instead of shipping it halfway across the world, we made it here in Oregon. What What are the challenges of taking somebody's recipe from halfway
Well-
around the world and making it translate into what we're drinking right now?
Thank God these guys speak English because I do not speak English. So first and foremost, they've been great. It's been a great relationship. We've had a lot of fun doing it. And nothing's really got lost in translation, which is really cool because these guys are just top-notch guys, and the recipes were really good. And Bart-Jan and Mark, we all talked about it, and then Ryan was key on putting us together. And we just had a really fun time doing it, and it's been a challenge, but I think the beer turned out great, and I'm really happy to have these guys here.
Ryan, you want to step up real quick and just talk about the Portland-Utrecht connection that you have, as somebody from Portland who now lives in Utrecht and has been working with all of us here to this connection between the two cities. It runs pretty deep, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think Portland and Utrecht have been friendship cities for the last 4 years and been trying to develop that relationship. And so the craft beer scene is, of course, at the center of that. So it's been fantastic.
All right. Guys, what else is on your wish list when you're here in Portland besides trying to drink all the beer in town?
Yeah, what we also really like to do is do collaborations with breweries from Portland. So this time we are going to brew after this show a beer with Upright.
Fantastic.
We're also going to do a collaboration with Lombok Brewing and Hair of the Dog.
And if
So
you
that's
don't
also
get
fun.
a chance to get down to OBF, because I know it can be kind of a mob scene at times, even though it's a fantastic place to go and drink beer, you guys are actually going to be at a couple different locations. Lompoc Sidebar tomorrow. I got this correct? Or is that
Today.
tonight?
Tonight.
That's tonight. Okay, sorry about that.
Starts at 4.
Okay. And you'll have all 3 beers available for people to taste. And then at Horse Brass on...
Saturday at 3.
Okay, cool. So a
Yes.
couple of great venues
And there's-
for introducing your beer to Portland.
Yeah, and there's also something really special going on at the takeovers. So we have our own 3 core beers, but we also have 3 of the collaborations we made last year, made with Lombok.
Very cool. So will folks get used to seeing Oproer beers in Portland long term?
Yes, because we continue making it over here to make the people of Portland more happy than they are.
I don't think that's possible.
Gentlemen, cheers. Here's to Oproer. Here's to
Yeah.
Coin Toss. Here's to the Oregon Brewers Festival. One more
All right,
cheers.
well,
Thank you guys so much for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your time in Portland. Enjoy the OBF. The beer is delicious. It's Bart-Jan and Mark from Oproer Brewing, Dave from Coin Toss, and Ryan Flynn as well. You heard there on the first edition Beer Geek, KPAM News Time, 7:49.
Heroes with all the